Morning, Chairman Comer, Ranking Member Ocasio-Cortez, and members of the committee. My name is Jonathan Berry, and I'm the managing partner of the law and public policy strategy firm Boyd & Gray PLLC. There, I provide strategic counsel and litigate on issues involving the overlapping bureaucracies of the administrative state and corporate America, including matters relating to diversity, equity, and inclusion programs in the workplace. I want to thank you for inviting me to testify today on the important subject of the recent overreach and underreach of the EEOC. I am honored to currently represent the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops and other plaintiffs in litigation against the Commission regarding one of its recent rulemakings. While my views on the subject of today's hearing are informed by my representation of clients in this and other matters, I do not appear here today on behalf of any client, and the views I present are my own. Also honored to bring with me here my 10-year-old son, Simon, to witness the committee's important work. The Commission has an important and crucial role to play in protecting American workers from unlawful discrimination and advancing equal opportunity for all. Unfortunately, too often, the Commission currently is working against those objectives, creating the need for congressional oversight. Three problems stand out when it comes to the EEOC's treatment of race. First, it has defended DEI initiatives in the workplace, but those initiatives often violate Title VII. So-called reverse discrimination is unlawful discrimination under Title VII. When corporations make recruiting, training, management, and hiring decisions that treat non-white employees preferentially on the basis of race, those initiatives are generally unlawful. Yet, the EEOC has let this discrimination go largely unpoliced, necessitating a surge in private lawsuits. Second, the Commission has sued an employer, in this case the Sheetz gas station chain, under Title VII's disparate impact provision for merely performing criminal background checks. But Title VII's disparate impact provision is likely unconstitutional, and the EEOC uses this powerful weapon inconsistently in any event. When the Commission employs this powerful tool arbitrarily, it becomes impossible for employers to plan around or predict how the law will be enforced. And third, the EEOC has continued to require that all employers submit workforce demographic data that breaks their employees down by race above a certain employer size. But it is wrong to require employers to classify their employees into racial categories and report the results absent particularized suspicion of discrimination. It encourages everyone involved, the government, the employer, and the employee, to evaluate the merits of a human being on racial terms. So, accordingly, I have three oversight recommendations for the committee to consider. First, the Commission must be held to account for declining to stamp out racially discriminatory DEI programs. For instance, one firm alone that we sometimes work with, America First Legal, has filed over 30 discrimination charges against gigantic companies like Disney and Salesforce and IBM, whose DEI programs are facially discriminating on the basis of race. This committee could follow up, if it chose, to demand explanation for the lack of prompt EEOC action on these charges. Second, the EEOC must be held to account for how it sets its enforcement priorities. Particularly, with regard to disparate impact liability, the Commission could bring suit against almost any employer selection procedure. Why has the EEOC targeted criminal background checks and not college degree requirements, which often have profound disparities that result? The Commission should be asked that question. And third and finally, Congress should end the EEO1 data collection, or at least limit its imposition to cases where the Commission has particularized suspicion. There is no need to continue this extremely broad data collection, and its racial classification mandate forces American employers to view their employees as members of racial categories and not simply as individual human persons possessing dignity given by God. Thank you again for the chance to testify this morning.
Thank you. I now recognize Ms. Stepman for her opening statement.